Aki please sikatii mamanzi wenu. Na wafurahisha tu. Wewe wasichana in Nairobi mna rush sana. Hey. Ai. Siku mbili hazijaisha usha shoot shot bana. Ai. Pole pole. My first pay, I am humble and grateful to say it was in dollars. Yeah, because it was around nikitokanga high school ninge campus. I was a maths guru.
Well, hello there and welcome back to Sauti TV. My name is Salome Njero again. I'm quite very excited about this one. I cannot hide it from my face. As you can see, I'm really happy because I'm pretty sure this one is going to be exciting. I mean, he is hilarious, funny, awkward at some point, and guess what? Fans really love him. He has made a name for himself in the in the industry, and he is blowing it off. Well, let him introduce himself first, and we can get on with this conversation. Remember to catch everything happening right here at Sauti TV. Well, hello there. Hi. How are you?
I'm very fine.
Well, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are excited to see you here today.
My name is m.alby, and my stage name, as many people know, is The Real Chiche. I am a son, a content creator, and most importantly, I am an artist. Yeah.
All right. So, Chiche, you're a content creator, right? On what app mostly? On what social media app mostly?
TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah. TikTok and Instagram. Why TikTok and Instagram, not Snapchat?
TikTok and Instagram because mostly TikTok because it is an app that promotes relatable content, and from the traction on TikTok, I got it on Instagram.
No, kuna tension. Uko fiti? Uko sawa? You're ready for this interview. Yeah. All right. So the reason why we invited you here because, bro, you're amazing. I mean, your videos are out of this world, very creative. I mean, very funny. I mean, if I had the worst of days, I'm really happy about everything that you're doing. It makes me really happy. And I'm not I believe it's not only me, but a lot of people. How do you feel about that when you see people maybe commenting and appreciating what you're doing?
It is an amazing feeling. Because knowing that you've impacted somebody else positively, it impacts you positively as well. Because hadi unaweza kuwa hauna food or anything, but the thought of somebody smiling because of you, somebody may have been going through a hard time, and then through you, they are now okay. It just makes you feel amazing.
Hata unaweza kuwa hauna food
as in sijamaanisha food. Namaanisha like unaweza kuwa uko njaa ile yenye unapiga kazi yako ukiwa uko njaa, but the feeling that umemake mseka smile inafanyanga hadi hiyo njaa inapotea. Yeah.
Alright. So easy lines, bro. Hebu nikuulize unatoanga wapi easy lines, because come on me my mind honestly siwezi come up na kitu kama hiyo.
Easy lines, my mind, and sometimes I do use the dictionary trying to get synonyms. So it is a process. Mi uka chini for like 3 hours naandika chini lines. Yeah, si kitu eti nitaenda ni Google ama nifanye nini. I just love being original. So ni akili yangu na kidogo dictionary natusaidia hapo kwa synonyms kidogo. Yeah.
Dictionary. Yeah. So unaenda unachukua ile nini ile tulitupanga na huko hivyo alafu unatafuta una what?
Si hiyo. Like naweza sema the dictionary on Google. Yeah. So for example, when I look at a word like amazing can have a synonym like remarkable, out of this world. So when you get these words, you relate them to something that relates to these words or phrases. Like for example, out of this world, I might be thinking of do you live out in space because your beauty is out of this world? Yeah, something like that.
I mean, when I look at you, honestly, the first thing I'll do is laugh because I think you're really funny, to be honest. I mean, is that the same case when people like approach you, people that know you and know what you do?
Yes, most of them, yes. But fun fact, I wasn't as funny as I am right now. Because in my journey of acting, I used to do these serious roles. But when COVID came, nilirealize kuna kaujinga mahali inaweza impact watu vizuri. Yeah.
So COVID came, meaning you started early 2020. Tell us about your journey in TikTok.
On TikTok, initially 2020 TikTok tulikuwa tunajua ini app ya wamama.
Hey, I remember when everyone was debating whether to join TikTok or not.
Yeah. So when I started doing this content, nilenye one day mse fulani akaniambia, "Suppose to TikTok hata once. Manze post TikTok." Kasema sawa.
So before TikTok ulikuwa post wapi your videos?
Post IG na YouTube. Na pia Facebook. Yeah, but then azikuwa zimeenda. Funny thing, sasa TikTok ya wamama ndio ikafanya nikaenda. Yeah, cause I remember the first video to trend on TikTok. It took not more than 3 hours to get to 100K.
Hiyo ni kufanya umefungwa TikTok and then you just posted a video and then 3 hours later.
Yeah. This year, January 2022, nimepost 2 video, nimetoka. Hata niende nifanye video ingine. Kurudi nimeedit hii video na naenda kupost na angalia ingine 100K. Like, oh. Na hivyo tu ndio sasa nikapata pia motivation ya kukua consistent. Yeah.
So have you ever in the process before maybe your video hits, ushay feel like ama niache tu kufanya hii ujinga ni concentrate na kitu ingine na fire?
Kuna time nilikuwa najiambia let me take a break, but I never told myself ati nime give up. I had this feeling inside me, manze, kuna time I am meant to be somewhere up there, because I felt I had something special in me, and that comes from somebody called Professor Oscar. He used to train me in high school drama. Imagine I used to be somebody who was serious in football. Alafu mtu anakuja anasema, "Kuja hapa utakuwa main actor na ni wewe." Because aliona potential yangu in writing. So hapo nika feeling manze hii writing na kukuwa artistic na words inaweza kuwa nzuri sana. So with time nilikuwa najua kuna hii kitu itakuja. Sikuwa najua ati ni pick up lines ama ni any funny thing. Yeah, but it came.
Shout out to your professor. I mean, mimi kuna watu wengine high school if I look back as in never chose as in no, not you. You go back and uko ndo unafaa. Anyway, your journey has been really, you've been consistent about it. I mean, posting videos and everybody liking them. How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's a calling.
A calling.
Yeah, it's kukua tu consistent. Juu mimi naweza kaa hivi leo sija post, nitafeel nikaa niko njaa. Imagine. So ni ile yenye nikiamua nichukue break ni labda ati ni weekend ama siko in a position to post, but niko na simu, niko na net, niko na video nimefanya, my friend nitapost because najua ita impact msee mahali. Yeah.
Now most of the times I see your videos and then randomly you just walk kwa streets alafu unafanya your own thing and then people all of a sudden they laugh ama unaenda tu kwa mtu, as in do they get offended ama at first what happens?
There are some who get offended, but as you can see, I'm a smiley person, so mostly when I approach somebody smiling ni ngumu sana msee afikirie msee anakuja na intention mbaya. Yeah,
shifanya mtu anything and then they're like what are you doing?
Yeah, siko kuna watu wenye unaweza pata hata haradi. Yeah.
How does that go?
So I'm usually like, okay, sawa, bye, we were doing a TikTok video but imeenda vibaya, I won't post that. Yeah, hivyo ndio mimi husema mostly.
So kuna mojo shay post and then somehow ikakuletea issues ama
yeah, kuna zenye watu threats za kunisue.
Threats as in real ones.
Serious.
Oh,
this screenshot ya constitution. Screenshot anakuambia manze hivi ndio law inasema hufai kuchukua video.
Wanga.
Serious. Kuna msali nitumianga screenshot. Then kitu ile niingiza baridi niliingianga IG mse naona she looks bougie. Na huwa ako serious atanisiu. So kibaridi but uzuri ni we had mutual friends who talked to her and they were like, this guy has no bad intentions. Akatulia and she apologized actually.
So a lot of people knew about that.
Yeah. A lot of people knew because I had to I had to ask people cause mimi sijafanya law, sijui maneno, unaona, sijai siuiwa, sijui ni pesa ngapi kulipa lawyer, so I had to ask people, yeah. Then kuuliza msee mmoja napata aya, kumbe wanajuana. She was like, let me talk to her, yeah, and akakubali, and I'm glad alikubali cause that video was a curtain raiser for whatever I am doing right now.
Oh wow, thanks to her. So ujafanya law literally. So what do you do? I mean, are you in school, anything?
Yeah, I am currently studying economics at KCA University.
Brains na content creation.
Yeah. And si unaona hapo ndio lines utoka. Yeah. So naweza sema initially tangu kwa mtoi education has been my thing. Actually
education is the key.
Ukiuliza watu wote tumekuwa nao primary, high school, wanakuambia kijana alikuwa anga top. Yeah.
Economics. So what does your parent or your mom or dad say about this?
About this content creation? Yes. My mom is usually like, you can express yourself, you should have done teaching instead. Or journalism. That's what she says. Yeah.
You feel like maybe you choose the wrong course at some point?
I didn't choose the wrong course because nikitokanga high school ninge campus, I was a maths guru. And everybody knew maths was his thing. Because actually results za KCSE zikitoka, wasi wako niuliza grade, ni ngapi umepata maths? Hiyo ndio ilikuwa swali.
Kwa hivyo serious?
Serious. Ulipata maths ngapi? Okay. Yeah.
No, okay.
Like people, they didn't care umse amepata nini, but umepata ngapi maths. Yeah.
No, you've umeinsist na historia kwa chopi, si ndio? As in umekuwa chopi in high school, in primary, I mean maths was your very best subject. Ulipata nini maths kwani?
A minor.
A minors. As in, are you joking with me or are you for real?
Serious, manzi. Nakana joke. Serious. I got an A- in maths. And with that, my folks were disappointed. Walikuwa wanajua nitapata A. Yeah.
I mean, come on, A- maths. And then you went ahead and then chose to do economics.
Yeah. Actually, economics was not my ideal course. I wanted to do dentistry, but biology nayo ikaamua ni hate na kapoint kamoja. Nikasema okay sawa. So economics was my second option and I went for it because of maths, yeah.
Because of maths. I mean, any other subject ulikuwa unapenda aside from maths?
Apart from maths, maybe English. Tuseme English, yeah. Yeah.
So ulikuwa ule mtu wa maona inga?
So
basi, all right. You've also mentioned about your first pay, which was really good. If you're comfortable, would you like to tell us, I mean, the amount of money you paid?
My first pay, I am humble and grateful to say it was in dollars. Yeah, because it was around $400. That was my first pay. Yeah.
So since I'm not good in maths, okay, translate in down.
$400 ni around 47k to around 50k currently.
Bruh. Your first pay. Ulisikiaje? Ulitumia pesa kufanya? I mean, literally.
Investment ya vitu za content. Unapata sasa. Unataka nikwambie nilienda kunywa pombe.
That's a huge amount of money for you. How did that make you feel and what you?
It made me feel like if I can reach this point in the future I can get more, because I was with that I got to buy myself a phone. Like nilinunua mimi masangu ajaini ninunulia simu. Nilikuwa napatiwa simu zimetumika. Na msa amechoka amenunua nyingine amelevel up anipatia hiyo. So nikaona nimejinunulia yani ya kwanza with mom telling me wewe tulia nitakuja kununulia simu, but mimi mwenyewe nilijinunulia and I was like kama ni simu nimejinunulia, mbona siku moja nisinunue gari, nisinunue nyumba, nisinunue shamba? Yeah, so it gave me a vision like you've reached one peak, but it's the beginning of another mountain. You can reach the other peak.
God, you're so inspirational. Nani amekulea? I mean, I'm so happy about that.
It's my mom. Yeah.
Shout out to your mom. You want to send out a shout out to her, and then you go and show her that you did that.
Yeah. Cause najua si mtu wa YouTube. Yeah.
All right, so Basi, I hate asking this question. It's like kuuliza comedian, make me laugh, you know. As in kuna lines, as in secret lines you would love to tell us.
Secret lines. Okay. Sawa basi. I know that with you tuta afford bei ya unga because tutakuwa tumeungana.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So I mean ushaiambia mamako kitu kama hii alikwambia nini?
Kumwambia
Any pick up line?
sasa masangu nitaanzaje kumwambia pick up line?
Kama venye unaendanga kwa street unaambia certain people.
My mom hardly. Yeye ni mtu apendangi jokes. Si mtu wa kujoke naye. Anza kuniambia ndio vitu nakulipia school fees.
Yeah, African parents.
Yeah, African parents. But she is so positive about this content creation. She didn't know that it will be big venye iko. She was actually, kama unaweza change course, we change tu ufanye journalism ama teaching, because these are courses that involve somebody expressing themselves. Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So, Basi, so I was watching your videos yesterday, and then I saw you reply to one of the comments, and then someone mentioned something that, oh, bro, sijui unafanya una copy, m.alby, do your own thing. Unataka kusema nini kuhusu hiyo?
Kuhusu hiyo, I guess I can explain the whole thing in simple terms.
Yeah, please do.
There are 3 words on social media when it comes to creation. Kuna niche, kuna content creator, na kuna artist. Unaona? So niche is a style. So the style Alby does and the style I do, it's the same. It impacts people in a positive way. You get? But now the difference between us is the art. You get? I take my work more seriously as an art compared to him. Juadi ukiona mimi, I have a lot of lines. Niko na lines most kuliko, but si ati ni mbaya. He's a very 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 good person. Na kwa fans pia ningependa kuambia something that is on social media, a niche, it is not meant for somebody. Like haikuumbiwa mse mmoja. Unaona? Juu kuna mse atakuja imperfect, kuna mwingine atakuja ikae poa kuliko mwingine, unaona? Yeah, as simple as that. Cause hadi kwa mziki kuna UK drill. Si wa Kenya walikopi hiyo, and it's good and we appreciate it. Yeah. So it is, the art is what matters. It's not the style. Yeah.
So we talked about niche and then now content creator.
Yeah, now content creator ni mse mwenye ye post to anything. But sasa sisi ni artists. You get? Yeah. Now that's the difference between an artist and a content creator. An artist is original. Yeah.
And I think people should really get that, because I mean it's TikTok, it's what we are used to doing, lip syncing and everything, and copying everyone and doing the same thing. I mean, come on, it doesn't have to be that of a big deal. Anyway, on top of that, I saw you on on Alby's videos. I mean, muliget aje kufanya the same thing. I mean, pamoja on his TikTok.
Yeah, see, we came together as azimio la furaha. Yeah, tulikuwa tunaazimia kuletea watu furaha and smiles. That was the point, and that is still the point, because we came together and looked at ourselves as team positivity. Because looking at the content on TikTok, si wengi ukuanga positive. Ni less. Ni watu less ufanya watu kwa street wana smile. Yeah, because right now tukisema watu wenye ufanya watu kwa street wa smile, they are accountable. Moya David, Litboy, me, Alby, they are very few, si wengi. But ukiangalia wase wenye content yao inakwanga kuchomea wase, kuongelea maybe something vulgar, ni wengi sana. Yeah.
So he reached out to you, and then there was no bad vibe or anything, because you guys are literally doing sort of the same thing but in a different style.
Yeah, there is no bad vibes. Yeah, because personally I don't believe in having a bad vibe, because I know people look at us as competitors, but trust you me, the less the competition spirit, the more we learn. Because there's something Alby has and there's something I have that sisi wote hatuna, una get? Yeah, because unaweza pata I have the art, he has the delivery which I don't have. Unaona? Maybe he has the cameras, I don't have the cameras. Together we are better. Sindio? Yeah.
I love your spirit. I mean, come on, will you look at this generation? You guys, you're the best and the biggest thing happening right now. Of course, we also have to talk about content creation as a job. How do you see it? How do you see it?
Yeah, you know, when the traction becomes bigger, it now switches from a hobby to a profession. Because now the business part of it comes in. Because we are also specializing in marketing. Because that's the big fish in our space of work. Yeah. Because we get now the brand partnerships, these promoters, and their goal is what? Marketing. Yeah.
Your biggest audience right now, is it from us, or is it also international?
It's also international, across Africa. I have a lot of fans in Nigeria, in South Africa. Actually, Nigeria, I must commend Nigeria, because there is a person who copied one line. And he is somebody verified in Nigeria, and they were bashing him for copying me. Imagine.
From his own country.
From his own country. Like, they were like, give the Kenyan guy his credit. Serious. And I really love that.
Nice. I mean, come on, you're going international. All right, we'll be seeing you on them screens. All right. Chiche, also, I see most of your videos and background ni kama kotao, sindio? And then most of the people when you were kotao. I'd love to know your story. Uli grow up in Nairobi, ama it's a different story?
Yeah, I grew up in Nairobi, in the leafy suburbs of Westlands. Yeah, I grew up in Westie, went to school in Westlands Primary. Yeah, and throughout my schooling life, I used to love football. And during primary, hata kama nilikuwa well off in academics, I used to know football is my thing mostly. Yeah. So my upbringing in Westlands also influences the way I speak my English, because I know there are many people who say I have very good English.
Trust me, you do.
Yeah, thank you. It's because of Westlands. Yeah.
Shout out to Westlands. All right. So, I mean, growing up in Westlands, in the environment that you grew up in, what is the one thing that you believe has given you the courage to do content creation?
The courage is now the eloquency in the language. It helps me it helps me become more free and gives me the ability to express myself well. Yeah. So it gives me that edge in addressing people. Yeah.
Ushe believe you one day utakuwa content creator and this big?
Hiyo belief ilikuja recently, si nikiwa mtoi. Nikiwa mtoi mimi nilikuwa najua manze Old Trafford Manchester ndio nitaenda. Yeah, because I was so obsessed, and I'm still obsessed with football. I actually believe the passion I have for art, I'm sure if it was football, it will be double. Yeah. Let
me ask you, ukisema uko passionate about football, sindio? Mse mwenye ako passionate about football na mwenye anacheza football, and the person that plays PS, is there a difference?
Yeah, there's a difference, because this is virtual, and then there's reality.
So azi na kwa ground afanye vitu kama hivi?
Yeah, different. Manze kwa ground vitu ni different. Utahema, my friend. Yeah.
So we join a football club in KCA or something?
Yeah, I used to play at KCA and Ngara, because that's hizo ndio places ziko karibu na Steep. Yeah. But then recently, with now the content creation, football has become more of a hobby. Yeah. So nimefocus sana kwa content creation.
Kama ni hobby, one day it can make money for you.
Yeah, I believe that, because I usually take an example of a player called Jamie Vardy, because I know Vardy started playing at the age of 27, and I'm like, oh, Kali anza 27 na shajiundia jina. Mbona mimi sifike time maybe Mungu akijalia naweza anza hata kama nikiwa hiyo 27 ama hata 25 ama 26. I don't know. Yote ni ya God. Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you this question. A lot of people mostly wakifanya kitu and then something goes off, they kind of like try not to involve the government and ask the government should do more about content creation. as in is there anything you would love, like at least we're put in place ama kitu kama hiyo?
I guess the only thing I can say is the tax regulations, I can say, is something that is impacting us content creators, because somebody like me who is international, there are some influencer marketing companies that cannot partner with me because of the tax regulations in Kenya, you see. Yeah, but in the same thing, I guess it depends on the content creator as well. You have to work hard, because I usually picture somebody like Elsa Majimbo, because looking at the stage she's at right now, it's purely her consistency and her hard work. Mwaisikia akiblame government? Hapana. It's her hard work. As simple as that.
So aside from Elsa, anyone else you look up to?
Anyone else in the world? In the world of comedy, I look up to Trevor Noah. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Trevor Noah.
Slap.
Actually, I usually say if I ever do stand-up comedy, it will be because of Trevor Noah. Yeah.
So you've also mentioned that now promotions and brands are coming your way. Have you like worked with any of them?
Currently in Kenya, not yet, but there are some that we are in the negotiation process, because I guess pia with the economic state in Kenya, it's something that has to take time. My close associates tell me that time when you may hit pia ni tough, because it's a tough economic time. Yeah. But with patience, because this industry needs patience. Before I got my first pay after kuhit, it took patience. Yeah, and since then I learned we must have that patience. Yeah. Yes.
All right. So what else do you do aside from content creation? Ukiwa tumeboeka unafanyanga nini? Usiniambie ku create content.
Nikiwa nimeboeka, I also play football. Yeah, I love playing football. Utapata once in a while nitapost ka video pale stories nikijuggle, because growing up actually hata kama nilikuanga chopi nikiwa primo, mimi nilikuwa najua mimi nitakuwa footballer manze. Yeah, so iko tu kwa damu. So free time, I know that I'm not getting any younger, and with sports you must play when you're young. Juu nikizeeka na sina hiyo gas. Yeah, so that's what I do, Nikki.
All right. So, basically, I want to talk to you about when you're Indianga, as in mostly girls, and you make them laugh. Do you like have a partner? Do you have a girlfriend? And then she sees these videos, and then she's like, "Babe, unafanya nini?"
Saizi mimi niko single kama panga.
What are the men in Nairobi? All of them are always single. There's none that is in a relationship. I mean, why?
Yes, me niko serious. Mimi siko kwa relationship. But I've been in various situationships. Ni ati watu hawezi handle hii maneno yangu. I need somebody who's understanding.
Understanding as
hii ni kazi manze. Hii ni kazi. Because pia manze, I like to make it clear that kuna difference ya kufurahisha manzi na kuna difference ya kufurahisha manzi na kukatia manzi. Aki, please sikatii manzi wenu na wafurahisha tu. Yeah, because pick up lines manzi, hakuna venye nitakuja kwako nikutupie pick up line alafu uingie box. There is a lot of talking I have to do.
Trust me, but you're making girls happy. And one thing about that is that the fact that unawaendea and then this smile, it comes from their heart. I mean, Mr. Jacob umeona that. And it can make them, okay, maybe come up with ideas in their heads. I mean, and then they approach you. Has something of that sort ever happened to you?
Yes, at some point kuna vitu zili develop. But now the problem with kuna watu wenye walikuwa they rush to wasichana in Nairobi mna rush sana. Siku mbili hazijaisha usha shoot shot bana. Pole pole hivi tu ni mosmos. So mimi mwenye I believe good things take time. So I haven't sina mbio. Ningekuwa Steven ningesema sina bugdha. Yeah.
Do you have like friends? Because also content creation, and then now una create content and you're somewhere now, okay, of course, and you used to have friends maybe, and then maybe something in between ika shift, and then they are like, oh, squeeze tuangelishangi, he's making his own thing. What do you have to tell them, mama to come here?
What I'd like to tell them is that Miss just tupa manze, tumegrow, tumekuwa wazee na tuko na priorities, una get sasa. Tuko na priorities, but manze ikifika ile point mimi ukumbuka kila msee. Juu kuna watu wenye before hata nijulikane, kuna design watu wamenisaidia huku nje. Kama unadhani nimesahau, manze sijasahau. Kuna time nilikuwa nimeshindwa ku raise rent, nikaenda nikaishi kwa mabeshte wangu. Niko sure majamaa udhani niliwasahau. Lakini mimi niko manze na nitakuja. Mkae put, nitakuja kwa surprise. Yeah.
Right, I love that because I mean we all go through situations and our friends are there for us and we don't forget them. It's just that sometimes maybe it's difficult, we don't have the time, or atuna maybe a way of reaching out to them, right? So if I want to start content creation, unaweza taka kuni advise aje ama any other person out there, can they reach out to you and then you help them out?
Yeah, you can reach out, but pia usikue kunguni sana. kuna mtu mwenye ata depend sana kwako. Mimi upenda kuambia msee akini approach, mimi upenda kumwambia content creation in itself is a learning process, because I cannot tell you everything. You cannot be perfect from the start. The best things actually ni wewe ku-experience mwenyewe. I'll just give you the advice ya wapi kupost, you get what to do, what not to do, but the main experience ningependa wewe upitie. Yeah. Kunguni na maanisha usidepend sana kwangu. Yeah.
All right, so basi. Also, I saw you mimic the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. I mean, una plans, as in, do you like him? As in, as a candidate, I mean, let me paraphrase that. I mean, stories yako na yeye ni gani?
Stories zangu naye manze have no comment juu sitaki kusema kitu yote alafu manze kusema lakini my friend. Yeah. My friend. 2022 lazima tuungane. Yeah. My friend. Ule jamaa aliniambia ya kwamba ati mimi sijui Biblia. Niko na swali moja. My friend, wewe ndio uliandika hiyo Biblia? Wacha mchezo bana. 2022 tunaungana ama namna gani my friend? Si ni hivyo? Bottom kabisa.
Chiche, it's been great having you on this platform. I mean, keep doing what you're doing. But before that, I have to ask you. I mean, niliona interviewer Albin, he was asked why he does what he does. Akasema it's because he loves seeing people happy. What do you do? What you do?
I do whatever I do because I love art. That's why everything associated to me is art. So mimi napenda art. Acha tu niseme tu hivyo. But pia extensively with time I've grown to love seeing people happy. But most importantly kwangu, it's the art. Yeah.
The art. So we were talking before the interview and you told me you also act. I mean, stage plays. I mean, you mekusaidiaje in life and content creation?
Actually, stage plays ndio reason niko hapa. Because I used to act at Kabete Polytechnic. Shout out to Drama Team 2020. Because hapo ndio sasa nilitoka ile, unajua ukitoka high school kuna kuangana kale ka zone fulani kenye uko shy. Yeah. Bado uja explore sana nini talent yako. So hapo ndio I met people who we are currently working with. Big up to Mr. Mokaya. Tulipatana hapo stage Kabete Polytechnic, yeah, and that's how tuliona potential ya kufanya content on the street, yeah.
All right. So anything you would love to tell your fans, anything too?
Anything I'd love to tell my fans is keep it positive, and thank you very much for the amazing support, and from there just expect more smiles. Yeah. and more content. There are a lot of niches that I am planning, and I know the recent one najua wase wamependa, the one for Real Chiche TV. Yeah.
Are you planning to do something of that sort? I mean, your TV and everything.
Yeah, I'm planning to do a lot. So cause pia wase wamekuwa kiteta unafurahisha madem sana, so I made this to be a priority ya kufurahisha men pia.
Men, yeah, because I also was about to ask you the same question, why girls, but then I remembered kuna yenye video ulifanya na dem fulani, and then you guys said we set out to like make a man happy. The horoscope one, God, that was amazing. I mean, you're on your top level right now. I am so happy about that. Where can people find you on social media?
Social media at The Real Chiche on Instagram, on TikTok and YouTube, and also Facebook recently opened at The Real Chiche.
All right, thank you so much for honoring us with this special visit. All right, you guys, that has been the best conversation ever. I am so happy at The Real Chiche who visited us today. If you haven't watched any of his videos, trust me, you are missing out. I mean, you have to be living under a rock. It is The Real Chiche on TikTok. Well, see you next time, same place, same time, with a different topic. It is always right here at Sauti TV. My name is Salome Njero. I'll see you next time. Bye.